You say, life is in some ways more overwhelming, harsher, more fraught with worry, unrealistic expectation and judgment than it has ever been, and coupled with that is a lack of community. And I think you were talking about the UK there. We live in the UK, we're very lucky too. It's a fantastic place to be. It's also a place that does seem very anxious. As a society. We have a lot of worries, money worries, career worries, whatever they may be. But perhaps could be looked upon as we're also very privileged. We live in the UK. What do we have to worry about? So, again, where's the line there for you?
It's interesting that Britain consistently comes very near the bottom of the worldwide happiness index, despite the fact that we used to have the fifth, but now post-Brexit we have the sixth largest economy in the world. Yep. So what that tells us is that money doesn't buy happiness. And in fact, there's a study that I quote in the book where what they found is whilst the difference in happiness between someone who earns $10,000, this was done in America, $10,000 and $50,000 is significant. Over and above $50,000 per year, the difference in happiness was non-existent. Because having enough money to comfortably survive makes you happier. But anything above that, really so matter. If you've got a roof over your head, you can feed yourself and clothe yourself and go on holiday once a year, you are as happy as money is ever going to make you. But unfortunately, that's not a cornerstone upon which consumerist capitalism can afford to build itself. So from a very early age, we're indoctrinated into this belief that we must always strive for more. And almost because of the pace of life now, feeling guilty when we are doing nothing, when we're not being productive, when we're not achieving. And there's some really fascinating research that came out of, I think, Bath University. It was Thomas Curran was the lead researcher on it. But it showed the impact of neoliberalism for the past 30 years and what it's done to the mindset of young people in terms of perfectionism. And perfectionism is, people always think of it as being a good thing because they think it means you try your best, but in fact the opposite is true, because a perfectionist won't try something if they don't think they're going to be the best at it.
Sure.
So it's kind of robbing us of a kind of rounded existence, which includes work and play. And then when you couple that with individualism and how everyone's just on their phone, looking after them and theirs, not looking up, not engaging with their community, the impact of that is really catastrophic, I think.
Amazing. All right. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. We are Retune. You can obviously subscribe to this channel. We are on all social media as Retune UK. And of course, you should go out and buy Natasha's book, of course, as well. A Beginner's Guide to Being Mental. Thanks again, Natasha, and we will see you another time.